Hey, what's up, everyone? Tuesday night. More importantly, it's Cinco de Mayo, and more importantly than that, it's half of Team Valentine's birthday. So, Jamie over there, Team Valentine, happy birthday, and happy Cinco de Mayo to everyone. I know the dogs are excited. They decided to come join me at work today. They're hiding. Once I took the camera out, they started hiding. There's Luna, the big tuna. Eli's hiding underneath the table. He's not a Cinco de Mayo fan. He's ready to go back home. Hang out in the backyard by the fire. Oh, but yeah, tonight, our strength session. We're gonna be doing some of the isometric stuff that we've done in the past. Hopefully you guys have been inspired by the world record deadlift that was set over the week. Did anyone see that? Anyone see the world record deadlift set by Hafthor Bjorgmansson, who plays the Mountain in Game of Thrones? If you guys saw that, hopefully it inspired you for tonight's strength workout. If you did not see that, he lifted 1,104 pounds off the ground, world record deadlift. You guys are going to be putting that much force into these isometric holds tonight, I'm sure of it. Alright, so go, if you didn't grab it already, grab it quick. Get yourself a pillow or some sort of cushion. If you don't have one, no big deal. This is just for a little bit of cushioning as we're doing those isometric pushes on the door frame. Get your resistance bands. Get your muscles out and ready. Get your pole. Get your, yeah, I think that's all I put on there for tonight. Yeah, and have an open door. Have an open door near you. Have your door frame near you. Alright, they signed a contract. Oh yeah, the 7-figure contract that he signed to box Eddie Hall. Eddie Hall, which is the previous world record holder in the deadlift. Alright, starting off here, guys. Let's get your broomstick, your pole on your shoulders. Let's go squats into a good morning. So nice deep squat to raise those hips up, standing tall. Nice active hamstring stretch here. Let's go 8 reps there, guys. Go there. So eight squats into a good morning. So all the way down. That good morning portion is raising your hips, straight legs, coming up tall, keeping that tension in your back, keeping your spine in a neutral alignment. So hips up, keeping that tension in your back so don't collapse. That chest up, shoulders back, and my hamstrings are super tight. So this feels, great, but not so great. Great, feels bad in a good way. Gonna tension those shoulders, raise those hips up, get those legs as straight as you can. Hey, a good thing to mention here, guys, is you notice I can't get my legs fully straight. Some of you might think, oh, I need to be more flexible. Good time to point out that flexibility is not always the key here. Who wants to join? Patty Frey. Patty, we'll get you in later. But hello, thanks for joining. What I was saying, guys, you don't need to be hyper flexible. So a little bit of tightness in your hamstrings is good in the sense that it promotes a little bit of that power, that energy, that's some spring in your step. All right, next thing, the Patty, but you should tell Chandler to join. He's been bailing on us. Next thing we're doing, plank walkouts. So start again, a little active hamstring stretch. Start hinging at the hips, try to touch your toes. You're gonna walk all the way out to the plank. You guys still see me there? I'm kind of out of the camera. I'll back up so you can see me. Walk out of the plank, into one push-up, keep those legs straight, walking those hands back. So we're going to go 4 of those, guys. With 4 plank walkouts, there's 1, walking up nice and slow, all the way to the top of the plank, top of the push-up position. Push up, walking those hands back. Let's go 2 more here, guys, nice and slow, control. Walking all the way out. Push up, slowly walking it back, keep my legs straight. Let's go 1 more here, guys. And after that, stay up on your feet. We're going lunges, 8, lunge forward, lunge back. That's 1 rep, so stay stable on one leg. I want you to step forward into a lunge, push back. I'm keeping this leg off the ground, staying stable on the other leg. Step back into the lunge. There's 1. You can start moving a little quicker once you get used to it. There's 2. Once you figure out the motion, get the blood flowing, there's 3. And there's 4 on that side. So other leg. Gonna try to move as quick but in control as you can. Get that heart rate slightly elevated. And there's my 4. Our next thing, which we've done a lot of these, more shoulder stuff, those scarecrows. Rotate those hands back behind your head. What's up, Jenny? Haven't seen. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while. Good. All these scarecrows, guys, just go 4. So I'm gonna go 1 more every time my hands come to the top. There's my 4th one. All right, back to the top. Back to the top of that whole sequence. We're gonna go through this 3 times. How's everyone? Everyone hanging in there? Everyone got that? Everyone understand those movements? All right, back to those squats. Into the good morning. So we're going full squat. My feet outside shoulder width apart. Turn my toes out about 30 degrees. Nice deep squat. Raise those hips up. Straight legs, flat back. 8 reps there, guys. Hips come up. Good. Once you guys start to loosen up a little bit, we can start going through this a little quicker. Try to move a little faster pace, but staying in control. Going 1 more here. And you good after those squats to good mornings. We're gonna plank walkouts. How's the music, guys? Should I turn it up a little bit for you? All right, plank walkouts 4. Start with your hands on your toes. Walking all the way out into that plank. Throwing a push-up for good measure. Walk it back. One of the big tuna has had enough. She's going to the bed in the office. That or there's just granola crumbs on the ground that she found. Well, no, just heard her plop down in the bed. Her work is done for the day. 1 more here, guys. Never mind. There she goes. Let's go join Eli on the couch. Chandler, you're on. I thought you said you deleted your Instagram. It's a family affair. Chandler and Julie and his mom. All right, next one, guys. Those lunges, 4 on each leg. Lunge forward, stepping back. There's 1. Start moving faster since this is the 2nd time through. 3. And you get switch sides, guys. Stretch it out. I'm increasing the distance. My foot is traveling a little bit more now that I'm warmed up. And there's my 4. You told my mom, man. Yeah, you better watch out. No mercy around here. Your mom's on it. All right, next one, guys. We got those scarecrows. Big thing here. Get those hands back behind your head. And there it is. 1 more time through that, guys. 1 more time through this warm-up sequence. Starting, you ever remember what the top is? Squats to good mornings. So on these 2 guys, creating some tension to your shoulders, getting those shoulders awaken, bring those hands in really tight on those squats when you're holding your pull. So don't get lazy out here. Squeeze really close, get your hands close to your shoulders. So pull your elbows back behind you. Creating some tension there. All right, so all the way down, that nice deep squat, and our hips come up. Stand up tall. Show you the side angle again. 8 or lows. Again, I start moving a little quicker here. And there's my 8, guys. Get that off to the side. We got those planks, or the walkouts, plank walkouts with the push-up. 4 of those. All right, last one, scarecrows. So Lynn, yeah, the chickens. Jill's asking about, or Lynn's asking about our chickens. If you guys follow Jill on Instagram, she's been live streaming our chickens hatching. We have 12 eggs. So far, 3 of them had hatched. One of them she's been working on it. She's been fighting for a day to get out. But hopefully we get a 50% hatch rate and have 6 chickens, and hopefully not too many other roosters. But yes, we're taking names now. Jill wrote some names on the shells. So hopefully by... Oh, shoot, yeah, lunges. Go on, Team Valentine. Get your lunges in there, guys. I got excited about the chickens. Get your 8 lunges in, 4 on each side. So these guys, forward and back. All right, get those done. I'm skipping out on those. All right, hopefully you got those lunges down. You could use a chicken, Chandler? Well, you can come see them in our backyard. Play with them in our backyard. All right, next thing, guys. So moving on to the working sets. All right, turn the volume down for a second so I can explain this next thing. If you guys remember, about a month ago, all that isometric stuff we did. Isometric meaning holds, meaning static. Chick Korea. Yeah, keep the names coming. Some isometric stuff. So the big thing with these, we're pushing as hard as we can, going full effort, full force, without moving through a range of motion. So it's static. We're staying still while pushing as hard as we can. So the first thing we're doing, you're going to grab your pillow. We're going to the door frame. So we're going 4 sets of this. One set is going to be 3 seconds of pushing as hard as you can, rest for 1 second, repeat that for 2 more reps. So 3 reps total of 3 seconds pushing, followed by a movement away from the door. So that movement away from the door, you're going to get your resistance band, the light one. Get myself untangled here. If I can get it untangled, there it is. After we come out of the door frame, then we're going just 10 seconds here with the light one, moving fast in that chest press. All right, so the first thing, with your pillow, go into your door frame. You're gonna put it on your shoulder. You guys see me back there? I'll move this a little closer for this. All right, so get that pillow on your shoulder, get in a split stance, so whichever shoulder is on my pillow on the door frame, the opposite leg's gonna be back behind me on the back side of the door frame. So you're creating more tension, something to think about these starting blocks of a sprinter, something to drive off of. So I'm gonna push here 3 seconds as hard as I can, rest for a quick second, snap right back into it. So it's that quick reaction time when the 1 second off. So just keep it on the same side for 3 reps. Then we'll go to the band, then come to the other side for 3 reps. Going back and forth, 2 reps on each side. Everyone got it? Everyone good? All right, so I'll just give it a go release call. That 1 second rest can be quick, so it's just a quick release of tension and snap right back into it. All right, it's going 3, 2, and here we go. Release, go. Release, go. Release, go. And release. Yeah, with that, guys, you should be out of breath doing that. So you're pushing as hard as you can. All right, now grab your resistance band. 10 seconds here, chest press, just moving fast. Let's go 3, 2, and here we go. I guess keep that quick pace, keep that core stable so you're not swaying your hips. 3, 2, and good. All right, going to the other shoulder on that isometric drive. So for me, my right shoulder is going to be on the door frame, meaning my left foot's going to be back behind me. You guys are also not just using your shoulder, but also using your hands to drive that. So using as much of your body as you can. All right, my other foot's back behind me here. Let's go in 3, 2, and go. Release, go. Release, go. And release. Yeah, you should feel that everywhere, guys. Full body, your quads, shoulders, biceps from getting your hands low and pushing. Let's go that resistance band. 10 seconds here, that chest press. So again, when you're doing this, don't sway your hips, so stay really tight through here, using just your chest and shoulders. Let's go 3, 2, and here we go. Three, 2, and good. All right, grab a quick drink. We're going through that one more time, guys. This time, what we're changing up here, we're gonna change your stance. So instead of getting into the door frame, you're not gonna have something to plant your foot on. You can come out at an angle, give yourself some more space. You're not gonna use your shoulder on here, so ditch the pillow. You get both hands on here, still a split stance. Driving into this as hard as you can with your arms. Now by removing the block for your foot, taking a little bit of tension out of your quad, and now focus on the shoulders and core a little bit more. So we good there? So same format, just switching up the stance here on the door frame. The band's gonna stay the same, going 10 seconds. That snapping, that fast velocity going out, like you're gonna shove someone away from you. So not going from that static strength to that athletic dynamic strength. All right, you guys ready? Just remember which foot you have backwards here. So the second time through, you put the other foot backwards. All right, let's go in 3, 2, and go. Release, go. Release, go. And good, guys, release. Resistance band, chest presses. 10 seconds here, it's going 3, 2, and here we go. 3, and good, guys. One more time through. Go through, remember which foot you had backwards, so you can use the other one backwards this time. If anyone's new just joining us, we're just finishing the first working set here. All right, so I'm going with my left foot backwards since my right foot was back the other time. Again, that focus on that drive into that, on that release, that quick velocity, that quick drive into the wall. Let's go 3, 2, and go. And release, go. And release, go. And release. More time for those chest presses. All right, 10 seconds, here we go. Keeping the core stable. You're getting a nice athletic stance, feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in your knees. Let's go 3, 2, and here we go. 3, and good, everyone rest. All right, grab a quick drink of water. Don't take a full rest like these clowns over there. Oh, where are they at? There they are. You guys see them on the couch? Chilling, enjoying their window seat. I'm gonna go do that same thing after this by the fire. Enjoy my Cinco de Mayo burrito. All right, how's everyone doing? Everyone nice and warmed up? All right, so the next thing we're doing, get a band. I'm gonna go up in resistance, so you want something that's a stronger resistance. If you don't have something that's stronger, you're just gonna double up the bands a little bit more. All right, so I'm gonna go my blue band. I'm still gonna double it up and choke up on it a little bit. All right, so I'm right there. On this next thing, so same format, we're going, where I lost where I was at here. Yeah, so same format, we're gonna do this 3 sets, not 4. 3 reps, being pulling out, so you're gonna go palms up, palms facing up, arms bent at 90 degrees. Your upper arm, or excuse me, your lower part of your arm, parallel to the ground. So you're gonna go 3 seconds here, pulling out, getting that external rotation. So when you're pulling as hard as you can, if that band is moving more than an inch and you're actively moving through the range of motion, you need a stronger band or double it up more. All right, so you're going 3 seconds, pull it out, release, back into it, 3 seconds. So 3 reps of that. As soon as we finish 3 reps of that, you're gonna go frontal raises. So 6 reps, nice and slow. Open up that band, put it underneath your feet, both hands on it, that neutral grip. Raising forward again, not swaying your hips. Everyone good on that? Follow me on that? All right, 3 rounds of this. Each round being 3 reps of that isometric, followed by 6 reps of that frontal raise. All right, so I'm gonna double my band up. I'm in that nice athletic stance. My elbows are bent at 90 degrees. Palms facing up. I'm gonna pull out for 3 seconds as hard as I can, release for a second, and then right back into it. All right, guys, ask now or wait till later. It's going 3, 2, and here we go. Release, go. Release, go. And good, release. Feel it a lot in your triceps, biceps, guys. I'm gonna put that band underneath your feet. I'm gonna grab that neutral grip so my palms facing each other. Arms straight. 6 frontal raises, keeping a nice consistent pace. So using the right resistance where it's tough to lock it out up top. Tough to get to 6 reps. There's 5. There's my 6. All right, minute off, guys, then. 2 more of those. Everyone alive out there today? Zay Littlefield, welcome. Joining us right in the middle of a rest set. Anyone else that's new and just joining us, get your resistance band. Also, guys, on this, if you don't have a resistance band, you can use the door frame as well. You're just gonna go a little bit wider and pushing your hands out into that door frame in the same position your hands. Instead of going palms up, you're gonna go palms facing each other, so you can have a bigger surface area to push into that door frame with. Does that make sense? For those of you that don't have a band. All right, guys, go back on. So 2 more sets. So get that same band, double it up. Let's go 3 seconds. I'll show you the side angle so you can see my forearm here staying parallel to the ground. Let's go in 3, 2, and here we go. Release, go. Release, go. And release. Frontal raises. Yeah, towel will work as well. Don't pull too hard so you don't rip it in half. Use the rags, not the nice white bath towels. All right, 6 reps here. Like I said, guys, 6 should be hard. Struggle to lock it out. Got 1 more. And there it is. Yeah, so the other thing I was talking about, guys, in your door frame, so go palms out, keep my arms bent at 90 degrees, so I'm going to go a little bit wider, but push it into the door frame right there. Gonna get the same benefits. The reason I like using a band, it's just preference, just personal preference, because when I'm doing this, when I'm pulling really hard, it's just gives me some incentive and visual feedback to see that band move a little bit. So when I'm pulling really, it's gonna make me pull even harder, knowing that I can still get that band to move a little bit. Whereas a towel, I'm not gonna get it to move. My hands might start slipping across the towel, but still doable. Same with the door frame. Unless you're Thor, Jorgensen doing a 1,000-pound deadlift, you're not gonna move that door frame. So yeah, for me, it's just the visual thing, and it's nice to see it move a little bit. Makes me start pulling a little bit harder. That's where I'm at. But yeah, all those work as far as getting the benefits of doing this isometric. But yeah, you should feel a lot like Team Valentine is saying right here in the shoulders. All right, so 1 more time through that, guys. Double up your band. Hopefully Hopefully you guys don't wreck your shoulders and forearms too much tonight where you can't lift your hands up to get your burrito to your mouth. That Cinco de Mayo burrito. All right, guys. Watch that. Watch my upper arm. I'm not going to let it drop down. Well, I'm just flexing it here to put that bicep under tension. So instead of down here, now it's just my tricep. So we want to put that bicep under tension by going 90 degrees here. All right, guys. Let's go in 3, 2, and go. And relax. Go. Relax. Go. And rest. Whew. One more time with the frontal raises. Keep those hands in a neutral grip. Again, just keeping it slow and controlled. Arms straight. All the way up. Well, there it is. No seeing that 6 done. All right, take a little break. Next, we're moving on to where we going next? Where we going? Where we at? We're gonna go back to the door frame. Back to the door frame and keep your resistance band out. If you're just joining us, see Juan. Juan, you're just joining us. Never too late. We got 1 set done. We're doing all isometrics tonight. So if you guys aren't familiar with isometrics, if you're new tonight, isometric just meaning that static position, not moving through a range of motion. But as we've talked about a lot in the past, and especially my interview with Tyler, where we talked a lot about isometrics, the benefits, studies that have shown the benefits of, from an athletic standpoint, that you can still get out isometrics, which hopefully everyone's still doing all this stuff at home, because you don't need a lot of tools for this, as you've noticed. All right, so next we guys, let me move the camera in my door frame into my nicely remodeled quarantine office. All right, so this next one, guys, you'd always keep in the athletic stance, your knees slightly bent, feet outside, shoulders apart. You're gonna get your hands in line with your shoulders. So not behind you, not out in front, in line or slightly in front. So we're going this 3 seconds pushing out. So we're trying to hit your upper back here, upper back and triceps, the scapular, like all the scapular pull-ups. So 3 seconds pushing out, release, and snap right back into it. 3 reps there. After you finish 3 reps there, getting your resistance band and going 3 reps that same motion. Push it out, turn your hands out. 6 reps out there. Right, 3 rounds that again. What's up, Teddy? Welcome, better late than never. All right, guys, good on that? Any questions? Chef Mike's in. All right, let's get your door frame. Get that nice athletic stance. Your knees are slightly bent, hands slightly in front of your shoulders. Angle your hips forward slightly. Get as much muscular recruitment as we can get here. Driving your chest forward so you can get into your upper back. Let's go in 3, 2, and here we go. And release, go. And release, go. And release. Woo! Does anyone else feel like they're gonna fall forward because they're lightheaded? If I go down, I take the camera out. You guys keep going. You got a few more sets. All right, 6 reps going out. Show the side angle here. So keep your palms out. Push those palms out. 6 reps here. And keep that athletic stance. Going all the way back, hands to the shoulders. And there's my 6. Yeah, a few things with this, guys, to vary it up based on what band you have. Either just hold one side and push out. You can make it harder, hold both sides and choke up on it. We're gonna make those 6 reps hard, that lockout, that last couple inches, those last couple inches, making that tough to finish that movement. How's everyone doing on this? Welcome, Brewtown Arts. We're about to start the next set here. Did you get your basement? Everyone get their basement climbing in, their home wall climbing in. There's a lot of new home walls going up, which is pretty sweet, pretty awesome to see. All right, guys. Let's get back in that door frame. Hey, don't forget about what we're doing with our stance. It all starts with where we're setting up our feet on the ground, just like in the climbing wall. Starts with our feet. So knees slightly bent, feet outside, shoulder width apart. I'm going to angle, so I'm not standing tall. I'm angling my chest forward. That way I'm getting the big word you guys probably hear a lot, posterior. So these big muscles back here, we want to get those engaged. That's why we get that forward tilt. Right, palms facing away, hands slightly in front of my shoulders. Get ready to go in 3, 2, and push. Release, go. And release, go. And rest. All right, 6 reps here, guys. Like I said, whatever band you use, grab the right amount of band to make these 6 reps hard. So 6 going up, palms away. Choke up on it a little bit more for myself. Palms away. Squeeze that core, take a big deep breath, hold it in, squeeze, push. Nice guys, come on, 3 more. And there it is, guys. Quick little break, grab some water. Welcome, if you guys are just joining us. About halfway through on this strength workout, this isometric strength workout. Hopefully you guys are throughout all this learning some more tools, to how to do some isometric training at home with minimal equipment, right? We don't need much to be effective. I love doing this isometric stuff. Even before I do any heavy lifting, I usually do a couple sets of something isometric to really get the muscles primed. I'm ready to go. There's a lot of studies I've read from the National Strength and Conditioning Association that have proven the benefits of starting your strength session with isometrics. But yeah, it's a whole nother, we can talk hours about that. For now, I'm just eating up some of your guys' rest time so you can grab some water. All right, let's go through that one more time, guys, back in the door frame. Then we'll be half. As soon as we finish this, we're halfway through all the working sets. All right, remember that stance. Just to run you through it quick again, my feet are just outside shoulder width apart. Hands slightly in front of my shoulders. Knees slightly bent. Chest angle forward a little bit, so stick your butt out. Get ready to go. Take a big deep breath in 3, 2, 1, push. And release. Go. Release. Go. And release. Whew. Feeling that one, guys. All right, 6 reps again. And as you drive out, push those hand palms away from you to externally rotating into your upper back. Externally rotate those shoulders by pushing those hands out and away, palms out and away. And there's my 6. Pirate movie. Yeah. Speaking of the music, guys, fun new update for you guys. We got a new sound system set up in the gym today. My good friend Andy, who owns Madison's downtown, where we had our member and staff holiday party. You guys met Andy there. He donated the sound system, which once you guys get back in here, we got some speakers up over the garage door. So we'll be bumping in here once we open things back up for class. So if you guys see Andy around, if you know Andy, thank him for the awesome sound system that he donated and hooked up for us. All right, next thing, guys. Let me see where we're at, where we're going, what we're doing. All right, next one, guys. Isometric, doing isometric chest press. So this, similar stance. I'm gonna have to come on this side. Unfortunately, you guys are gonna have to look at my butt for this one. Because I need to use the door frame. My door is on the inside here, so I can't use it. But you're gonna be behind the door. Think about your bench press setup, or you're riding a mountain bike where you're holding your handlebars. Through an isometric chest press, push it into that wall, try to push that wall over. Or Dave, don't you look too close to that? Dave. Okay, well, we'll work it back a little bit. But yeah, getting lined up with your hands on the door frame. We're gonna go 3 different stances. So the first one, your feet are gonna be even. Second time through a split stance, third time through other split stance. All right, so push it in as hard as you can. 3 seconds, release. 3 seconds, release, and so forth. All right, as soon as you finish that, we're going reverse flies. So these, on the door frame, you're gonna have your hands out in front or feet out in your flies. I said reverse flies, reverse flies. My chest is way behind my shoulders. I'm gonna put my hands out here, pull up nice and slow. Make it hard to keep walking your feet out more horizontal. So my palms facing you guys. Pull up, pitch those shoulders back. All right, you guys ready? All right, guys. So this first one, my feet are even. I know you can't see my feet, but my feet are even. Elbows high. Gonna push into the store frame as hard as you can for 3, 2, and here we go. Release. Go. Release. Go. And good. Next one, guys. 6 reps of those flies. So feet out in front, upper arms flat on the door frame, dropping back, pulling yourself forward like those scarecrows, trying to get your hands back behind your head. Get your head and body out of that door. We got 2 more here, guys. And there's my 6. All right, 2 more rounds through that, guys. All right, then change here, guys, with that isometric chest press to split up your stance, put 1 foot back behind to drive forward like you're doing that bench press. So other thing, you guys gonna see my arms from the side angle. Maybe I'll move this over so you can see my arms. Have your arms bent. Have your arms bent, not right at 90 degrees. Your shoulders slightly behind your elbows. So this angle, that's called about 120. So think about that bench press when you go to lock, just you're past that sticking point, not quite locking it out. So somewhere between 90 degrees and the top. All right, so we're going 3 seconds again. 1 foot back behind me. It's going 3, 2, and go. Release, go. Release, go. And release. My next one, guys, you can see here too where I start my feet out in front of the door frame. And drop back behind it. And drive my shoulders and head in front of my hands. Hello. There's 4. And good, guys. There's 6. We got 1 more. What's up, Slopey Pinch? Welcome. All right, guys, 1 more set of those. How's this angle? Does this angle work better than opposed to you get the front angle looking at my butt? You guys can see a little bit better what's going on here. All right, so this one, guys, last time, threw on this, remember which foot you had back last time, put the other foot back this time. So I'm going my left foot back, my arms bent, somewhere between 90 degrees and fully locked out. So somewhere, let's say, 120 to 140 degrees here in that elbow flexion. Left foot back, drive into it. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Release, go. Release, go. Release. All right, 6 reps here of the flies, the door frame flies. Start your feet out in front. Pitching those shoulders back up top. There's 3, 4, and there's my 6. All right, how's everyone doing? Ready for one more? If you're just joining us, we got one more circuit to get through here. All right, next one, guys. If you got a pull-up bar, use the pull-up bar recommended. If not, if you don't have a pull-up bar handy, you can use the door frame or the actual door. So I'm pulling on the actual door here. Make sure though, you plant your foot on the bottom so you don't pull it towards you. So let's think about the pull-up position you're going to be in. So we're going to isometric pull-ups, or there are two ways. You know, here's a debate: are these isometric pull-ups if you're not actually pulling up, or are these isometric pull-downs because you're trying to pull down on that door frame or door or pull-up bar? What do you guys think? Isometric pull-ups or pull-downs? What am I missing here? Some questions about climber team. Yep, no answers as of now. All right, so same thing, guys. Going 3 seconds, release, right back into it for 3 seconds. As soon as you finish that, you're going to your resistance band. You're going to go step on it, open hands. So keep your hands open. You're going. It's called server curls. So starting arms straight as you curl up. Keep those hands open so your forearms, your wrist go into extension and drive up towards the ceiling. The reason I want open hands and those wrists to go into extension, so you don't use your forearms and isolate and try to isolate your bicep. If you have your hands closed and go into flexion, now you're using your forearms. So we want to isolate the biceps here, and then up top, don't close off that angle. Closing that angle off, takes the tension off the bicep. We want to then keep that angle open and go into that raise into our lats. Everyone good there? Yes, Chuck Norris pushes the earth down when he does push-ups. That is correct. All right, guys. Plant that foot on the door if you're using the door. If you got a pull-up bar, use a pull-up bar. Let's go in 3, 2, and go. And release. Go. Release. Go. And release. Nice, guys. Those server curls, waiter curls. It's like someone holding their tray of food. You step on your band. Again, palms stay open as you go. That curl. Don't close that angle on at your elbow. Raise up towards the ceiling. There's 1. Keep those palms open. Extension in the hands. There's 2. 3. All right, 2 more, guys. And there's my 6. Little break. The 2 more times through that. Yeah. Speaking of Chuck Norris, years ago, before I opened the gym, when I was working as a climbing coach, and also when Jill owned Apex, I do a bunch of guiding for her. I took out a Boy Scout group. One kid was halfway up, struggling, couldn't figure out what to do, and another kid from the ground yelled at him, "Just do what Chuck Norris would do, and kick a hole in the rock for a foothold." And guaranteed, actually, I know for a fact because I asked him afterwards if any of the kids knew who Chuck Norris was. None of them knew. They were just saying that joke because they heard their parents say jokes about Chuck Norris so much that he's just become a fable? Is Chuck Norris a fable? Oh, if you guys ever get a chance to catch some reruns of Walker, Texas Ranger, don't pass up on it. And if you're at Devil's Lake and don't know where to put your foot, harness your inner Chuck Norris and kick a foothold in the wall. All right, guys, back to the wall. Those pull downs, I'm going to, just for the hell of it, I'm going to switch up which foot I'm holding the door closed with, or holding the door from moving forward towards me with. So I'm going to go left toe on the door. We're ready to go. 3 seconds pulling down. Let's go in 3, 2, and go. Release. Go. Release. Go. And release. Server curls. Yes, the best spike scenes is right. Alright guys, stepping on that band. Open hands so your pants can go into extension. And as you get to this point, let those bands go into extension, drive up towards the ceiling. There's one. There's my 6. Almost there, one more. Yeah, they didn't know Chuck Norris. I think they were like, this was probably 5 years ago. They must have been like 10. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame any generation that doesn't know Chuck Norris. Cowboy hats and pickup trucks. What else I miss here? Nothing. Exactly my point. Look at Mina asking, who is Chuck Norris? Mina, tonight at dinner. No, he's not a climber, but I'm sure he would be a damn good climber. Mina, tonight at dinner, you need to get an educational lesson from your parents about Chuck Norris. Isometric lower body. A couple things you can do with that surge. Putting, get something to throw over your, like a rope. You can put a rope over your shoulders and step on it. Get some flexion in your knees and push up, drive up into that rope. You can get something, lay flat on the ground. Get your feet flat up on the wall. But I'll show you guys some more isometric lower body after we finish this last set. All right, so last set here, guys. Those isometric pull down / pull ups. The debate is still open. All right, let's go in 3, 2, and go. Release. Go. Release. Go. Release. All right, guys, last time with those server curls. Good palms facing up. Keep those hands open. Raise up towards the ceiling. Come on, guys, one more. Let's pause this one up top. Last rep of the day here. Let's pause up top. Come down nice and slow. There it is. Dodge pickup trucks, cowboy hats, and the best damn roundhouse kick you've ever seen. All right, Serge was asking some isometric lower body. A few things you can do here if you guys are curious about isometric lower body. The toughest thing with isometric lower body is bracing yourself so you don't push yourself away, so you can get into the door frame here. So your back is braced. Go single leg, push it so you're mimicking squats here. So driving, so I got a lot of flexion, like I'm in the bottom of that squat. So a lot of flexion to feeling my hamstring, so you have yourself braced there. The other thing you can do if you want to go both legs, get more extension, lay flat on the ground. And both feet flat. You can't see my hands, but you're gonna have to have something behind you to brace yourself, push your hands into. That way, because if I start pushing really hard, I'm gonna push myself along the wall. So I like that one for that top part of the squat, that top quarter where you're getting all that power from for something dynamic. So if you're going to jump, jumping, you're not going into a full squat, you're just going from that quarter squat. So a lot of times I'll do isometrics in that top quarter squat position to generate some power from there. But yeah, laying flat on your back and have something behind you to drive into to stop yourself from sliding across the ground. All right. Any other questions as we're talking about the isometric stuff? Yeah, always a favorite of mine doing isometric stuff because, like we talked about, you don't need a lot of stuff, but you just need to try hard. Try hard to make it work. These guys are doing some isometric lay-in. They're ready to go home and feast. They've had enough work. They've had enough work for the day. But yeah, tomorrow we have our core and grip workout. I forget what I have. I want to see that. I forget what I have on the schedule for tomorrow's core and grip workout, but I know it's always fun. Thursday's interview we got lined up. We're gonna have our first professional athlete on the wellness series. Someone that I avidly train, a client of mine, someone I've been training for a lot of years. So if you guys know me and know who I work with in the gym, you know who I'm talking to on Thursday. If not, stay tuned and see who's joining on Thursday. If you're just joining us right now, Mando out in Kelly, you missed the workout, which you've probably been doing what these guys are doing, sleeping. Which reminds me, guys, these workouts stay up for 24 hours. So if you're just joining now and want to get this workout in, it's going to be up for 24 hours. Some of them I do save and we do put up on Facebook and YouTube. So go check there. All right, until tomorrow, guys, stay positive.